Attention passionate Atlanta, Falcons fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC South and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Atlanta Falcons' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Atlanta Falcons fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Atlanta, FALCONS, FANS. Let's get to the news now. Let's dive into the latest buzz that's been stirring up the NFC. Rumors are swirling that the Atlanta Falcons might be making a bold move to land Brock Purdy from the San Francisco 49ers. And let me tell you, this could be a real game changer for the franchise. The NFL rumor mill is buzzing with reports from sources close to NFL.com indicating that Atlanta is offering a first-round pick in the 2026 draft and a second-round pick in 2027 to the 49ers in exchange for Purdy. This isn't just idle chatter. Insiders close to the situation say it's about 90% done, though nothing's official just yet. Still, that kind of talk suggests that Atlanta is really serious about upgrading their quarterback position, and if they pull this off, it could set the tone for a whole new era in Atlanta. Now, before we get into the specifics, imagine the potential impact of a quarterback like Brock Purdy leading this Falcons squad. Purdy, drafted in 2022, has quickly established himself as one of the most efficient young quarterbacks in the league. With a career tally of nearly 9,800 passing yards, 68 touchdowns, and just 28 interceptions, he's shown he can make quick, smart decisions under pressure. His completion percentage hovers around 68.2%, which is pretty solid for a young QB, and his overall PFF grade sits at an impressive 89.6. That's the kind of consistency Atlanta has been craving since Matt Ryan's heyday. In the 2025 season, Purdy threw for around 3,700 yards with 25 touchdowns and just 8 interceptions. What really stands out is his ability to maximize yards per attempt, 7.8 yards, and his EPA per pass of plus 0.30, which means he's making smart, efficient throws that keep drives alive. His QB rating of 101.2, combined with 180 rushing yards and a rushing touchdown, shows he's not just a pocket passer. He's a dual threat who can extend plays when needed. What makes Purdy a particularly enticing option for Atlanta is his quick release, averaging just 2.4 seconds, which evokes the style of Tom Brady in his prime. That kind of release allows a quarterback to get the ball out fast, minimizing sacks and maximizing the offense's rhythm. For the Falcons, that could mean a significant boost in offensive efficiency. His accuracy, especially in the middle of the field, and decision-making under pressure could elevate Atlanta's attack from a middle-of-the-pack unit to a top-tier offense in the league. Let's not forget, the 49ers have their reasons for potentially moving on from Purdy, especially considering their cap situation. San Francisco is tight on cap space, about $17 million for 2026, and with the ongoing extensions like Kittle's, which cost around $45 million, they're looking at ways to free up some room. The trade cements the idea that the 49ers are preparing for a bit of a rebuild or at least a reconfiguration of their roster, especially with Trey Lance still in the picture as a backup. Moving Purdy now, before his value potentially drops, makes sense financially and strategically for San Francisco. They're prioritizing youth and cap flexibility, even if it means risking a slight dip in offensive efficiency next season, which, according to some projections, could see them averaging around 210 passing yards per game in 2025. For Atlanta, though, this isn't just about acquiring a talented young quarterback. It's about transforming their entire offensive approach. Purdy's presence would give head coach Arthur Smith a quarterback who can quickly process the game, make fast decisions, and distribute the ball effectively. That means more opportunities for Kyle Pitts and Drake London, who have already shown flashes of brilliance but need consistency and a quarterback who can elevate their game. With Purdy at the helm, the Falcons' offense could see a massive jump, from ranking around 20th in scoring to cracking the top 10. His EPA per pass increasing by around 17% would translate into more sustained drives and more points. And with his ability to make quick reads, sacks could drop by roughly 15%, giving Atlanta's offensive line a much-needed breather and helping to keep their young skill players healthy and productive. The potential fit isn't just about what Purdy can do as a passer. It's about his style meshing perfectly with Atlanta's weapons. London, who already racked up 100 yards and 8 touchdowns in 2025, would benefit immensely from a quarterback who can deliver the ball quickly and accurately, exploiting mismatches against defenses. Pitts, with around 900 yards and 7 touchdowns last season, would also thrive in an offense built around quick, precise throws, something Purdy excels at. The combination of their talents and a quarterback who can operate efficiently from the pocket could turn Atlanta's offense into a nightmare for defenses trying to keep up. Now, thinking about the broader NFL landscape, this move could have ripple effects far beyond just Atlanta. Purdy's style of play, with his quick release and decision-making, has been compared to that of some of the league's best. If he joins Atlanta, it could elevate their playoff chances significantly, especially considering how close they were in 2025. The Falcons finished 7-10 last year, but with a more reliable quarterback under center, they could easily flip that record into double digits and secure a playoff spot or even challenge for the division title. In fact, the odds for Atlanta to make a deep playoff run could improve substantially, moving from +15-0 to around +5-0, reflecting how much a quarterback like Purdy can impact a team's postseason outlook. And it's not just about the on-field stats. It's about the intangibles. Purdy's calm, composed demeanor and his ability to execute under pressure are qualities that Atlanta has lacked at times in recent seasons. His ability to make progressions, where he reads the field and finds the open man, at a clip of about 54% accuracy in the middle of the field, is exactly what Atlanta needs to win close games. His playoff experience with the 49ers, especially in high-pressure situations, could give Atlanta a mental edge that they've been missing for years. That experience, combined with his youth and potential for growth, makes him a perfect fit for the Falcons' long-term vision. Of course, there are risks involved. Moving a first-round pick in 2026 and a second in 2027 is no small matter, especially when you're giving up draft capital for a quarterback who, while talented, is still relatively young and unproven as a full-time starter in the NFL. But if the Falcons believe that Purdy's skill set can be the missing piece that takes them over the hump, then it could be a move that defines their future. It echoes the kind of bold strategy that Atlanta has been known for in the past, taking calculated risks to build a championship-caliber team. Looking ahead, this move could also signal a shift in the NFC South. If Atlanta manages to land Purdy and he performs at the level many expect, it could shake up the division hierarchy. The Saints and Buccaneers have been in flux, and with the Panthers still trying to find their footing, Atlanta could suddenly be the team to beat. Purdy's arrival would give them a true franchise quarterback, someone who can lead the offense with confidence and poise, much like Matt Ryan did in his prime. The Falcons' front office has shown a willingness to be aggressive in recent years, and this rumored trade fits perfectly with that mentality. Bringing in Purdy would not only bolster the offense, but also send a message to the rest of the league that Atlanta is serious about competing now and in the future. It's a move that could energize the fan base, boost team morale, and set the stage for a new chapter in Falcons history, one where they're not just trying to stay competitive but actually aiming to dominate. And let's not forget the coaching staff. Arthur Smith has been working tirelessly to develop this roster, and having a quarterback who can process the game quickly and make smart decisions would make his job much easier. It would allow him to design an offense that plays to Purdy's strengths, quick throws, play action, and maximizing the talents of his receivers. With a QB like Purdy, expect to see more creative schemes and aggressive play calling, knowing that the guy under center can handle the pressure and make the right decision in crunch time. In summary, this potential move for Brock Purdy to join the Atlanta Falcons is a bold, strategic gamble that could reshape the franchise's future. His skill set, proven efficiency, and playoff experience make him a perfect fit for the Falcons' current needs and long-term ambitions. While it's still in the rumor stage, the signs point to a real possibility that Atlanta is on the verge of making a franchise-altering decision. If they pull the trigger, they could be setting themselves up for a new era of success, one where the Falcons aren't just contenders, but serious Super Bowl contenders. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Atlanta Falcons news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Atlanta Falcons fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential move? Are you excited about the idea of Brock Purdy leading this team? Do you think it's a smart gamble that could take Atlanta to the next level? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Falcons. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Atlanta Falcons news.